Welcome to my channel, SteveO the Window Cleaner. Today what we're going to be talking about is the Gunslinger. Done one video on this in the past and I received the tip jar, which was the first model of this from Richie Blue, which is this. If you've watched my channel, you've seen that prior. That is just the model that he first made that was called the tip jar. Why was it called the tip jar? Because if you unbuckle it here, you have that feature to let the water out instead of having to use a plastic bucket on the belt and tip the water out. So since then, it has become the Gunslinger, which is this. And basically what I want to do here is I want to do a 6-month review of the Gunslinger. The reason why I wanted to do the 6-month review was partially to give you kind of my ideas on it, my feedback on it, how it's been worn in over the 6 months. So the one that I've really been using just a whole lot, take the mop out of it. I literally used it today. No water in it. Let me just put this mop over here. So this is the one that I've been using for the whole entire summer. And so from May, about middle of May is when I got it, till now, 6 months. Everything on it has held up pretty well. The things that did have to be fixed was this strap down here, right in there, the thread started coming loose. And then I just had some other thread issues that Reach It took care of, as in Richie Blue took care of it. The areas where it's really worn have been that area right there, if you see that in the camera. So that is probably the worst area. You see that also right there. Really, I mean, if you use this every day, things are going to happen to it. It's fabric, right? So things are going to happen. What is that from? So that is from this. Usually I take this channel and I put it in there. That's usually where this channel sits. It's a 14-inch Ettore channel, or sometimes, like in houses, I'll have the 14 up here. I'll have the mop in here, and then I'll have my 18 there. For most houses, that's literally the configuration I'm always using. Anything else I've noticed about it breaking? Really nothing else on it has broke. And not even that broke. It literally just was that it started tearing in that area, but I knew that was because of the brass squeegee channel or whatever kind of channel just wearing on that. The front loop here really didn't have any issues. You know, some threading came loose, but I sent this to Richie to get fixed and he was great about it. Interior wise, nothing really in there. Not that I even look in there that much. As far as taking care of it and everything, I wipe it down. I try to do at least every day. After I got it for a while, that kind of stopped. I really didn't do it much. As far as the smell of it, after being used for a while, it does start getting a little bit stinky, but not stinky as in like what a mop or a sleeve can do. As far as sometimes after a while with those, they can get really bad if you're not washing them. I've washed it in 2 different ways. Before I show you that, I do want to show you another one that I have. And this one's been used by Alex, my girlfriend. She's worked for me since the same amount of time, 6 months as well. And this is the, what would you call this? Kind of flannel version. But the reason I want to show you this one is because, I mean, you see, personally, so the reason why I got the camo was because I knew that it was going to get dirty enough and stained enough that I didn't want it to look bad in homes or in businesses. I would say this looks bad now. And we at least pressure wash them once a week. We found that got the most stains out of them. We washed it in the washer on cold with a mild detergent. We did that and then just let them hang dry. You never put them in the dryer, of course. That would really, it would clean them up a little bit as far as get some of the stains out, but we found a low pressure washer worked the best. overall. So we got done with our day. Sometimes we just take the pressure washer, use the screens, and clean it. But hopefully you can kind of see there in the camera. I mean, there are some good amount of stains on this, and a lot of these have not come out. Like these ones that are right here will not come out. Those I have been in there almost since a week after having it. So overall, I would say if you got one of these, I would get the camouflage or anything darker gray, dark blue, anything like that, because I think the dirt over time makes them look pretty nasty. Not smell, but you want to be presentable. So I would suggest if you get one of these to get the darker colors, unless you're really just hooked on, you know, the ones for your business. To say your business color is white or pink or some bright color, and you really want that, then get it. But I just think with these, a darker color does better. When we got this, it was really vibrant. It's still vibrant, but it just has stains on it, and there's really nothing you can do about it. I mean, it's going to get dirty. You're going to do construction cleans. You're going to do commercial cleans that are dirty. You're going to do restaurants with a lot of grease. Stuff's going to get on here. It's going to happen. You know, I've never been one to say like, oh, my tools are going to stay clean, or I clean my tools every day after I get done, because this is hard work. You're cleaning dirty stuff. It's going to look messy after a while. So Alex doesn't do much of, you know, putting this extra squeegee in here. She usually just puts 2 squeegees in here, so you can tell on hers being used for the same amount of time. Those same areas on mine that were worn, I open up mine here again. So those same areas that are worn on mine are not worn on hers. So you see mine here, very worn right here. Hers has none. Mine again, worn right here. Hers has none. So that's the difference of, you know, just how you use it. And that's it as far as that goes. But this interior stuff in here lasts, I mean, great. I haven't had any issues with any of this tearing, or like, you know, the channel, you know, digging into it and having any issues. It doesn't, you see, it doesn't scratch or anything like that. So when we got this one was one of like the first ones made, I guess. So the things that were changed on this one, I sent it off to Richie, is he double stitched some extra. When I got it, it was all single stitched, and some stuff started coming loose. Not loose as in that it would compromise the integrity of the product, but loose as in like, what the heck, I paid $100 for this, why is it coming loose? But he was great as far as restitching it. So the one I showed you first is also the same one as this, where everything is double stitched. Overall really good. I mean, you know, I used this one for a couple weeks just while I was waiting for the one to be repaired, and you can tell already, you know, there's stuff there. That's because I'm just pretty aggressive with, you know, putting my tools back. I don't take a lot of caution because of what I was talking about earlier with that, you know, it's a product meant to get dirty. And this one was used for a while. I power washed it, and you can see that it's very, very clean. So I think overall, if you're going to get some gunslingers for yourself, I would just get the camouflaged or dark colored ones. You know, it's funny, the demo version that he sent me, I want to say this was last winter. I forget which time of the winter, after the new year or not. I think it was. It stayed really good. And I actually use this one still every day. But the pockets of this one are a lot smaller than the new ones. So what I would suggest to you is, if you're tired of the plastic, I've gone back to plastic a couple of days, and it's weird for me now. The plastic banging around gets old after a while during the day. It is a lot larger on your hip, but you just get used to it. Larger channels are really pretty easy. Like you see back behind me here, like some 36-inch channels. I just don't use big channels anymore. I kind of got tired of it. Literally, I've gone to using just all brass now. Brass Ettore squeegees. I've just totally gone away from like wide body or anything. Just got tired of it. I actually went full circle all the way back to the tools I first ever began with. They just suit me the best. They just get work done for me the quickest. So back to the Gunslinger though. If you're going to get one, I would just suggest getting one of the darker camo versions. I would kind of stay away from this flannel lighter look. But if you have any more questions about them, let me know. You know, there wasn't really a whole lot of negative things to say here, if any, really. You know, plastic buckets on a belt get dirty. You know, they get scratched up. They look worn after a while. These are going to look worn after a while. But I really just wanted to kind of... I get so much flack for even making the Gunslinger vs. Samurai video. I thought it was really, really dumb. You know, I wanted to give a full comprehensive review and idea of, you know, what it could be like to have each one. And, you know, it was just funny to see all the drama that went along with this and the Samurai. Because they're just tool holders. I don't see... any sides to it at all. It's just what tool allows you to work your best, the way you like to work, and that's all that is important. It doesn't matter how I view tools or how somebody else views tools. It's how you view the tool and how you want it to work for you. And for me, after trying these worked the best for me. So right now my tool belt, I have both of these on me at the same time. I have my Mowerman accelerator modified in this with usually a 0 degree squeegee, and then in this I'll have my detail squeegee on the front, detail as in the frame squeegee, or a smaller squeegee if I'm at a house. I'll have my sleeve in here, another squeegee in here, and another squeegee in the front. I usually won't overload it with another squeegee there, but you totally could, and you don't feel any really pull down on your waist. And I've used these with a Husky Carpenter belt from Home Depot. One of the best belts I've ever found. Easy to use, very, very comfortable, very easily adjustable. So that's kind of my 6-month review of just the Gunslinger in general. I'm very happy with it. I hope this can help you and guide you in any way that you're looking for a tool, maybe like the Gunslinger. So hope you guys have a great day, and hope you're all doing well. Winter has started here. It's been snowing here. It's cold. Worked inside all day today, so that was nice. But if you guys have any questions about this or any other type of window cleaning products, let me know. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.